Starts from the jump, setting the tone early with your physicality. You know Trae Young wants to impose his will in that paint. Take it away by any means necessary.
We've documented all series and really all season about Porzingis and how he gets off to a hot start as Monte Morris back into the starting lineup after missing 6 games and played in the last one on Wednesday. Here's Trae Young throwing it up, misses, rebound by Kyle Kuzma.
I mean, you got to let off the hook right there. He's going to be in that spot the entire night.
Good hesitation, dribble by Bradley Beal as he scores for Washington. Coming back on defense. DeAndre Hunter, who got off to a good start on Wednesday, starts the scoring for Atlanta for 3.
Let's see what he does.
There's a backdoor cut there by Morris as it was deflected. No, Atlanta Hawks just left him alone, so he made him pay for it. Everyone else can kind of get their offense whenever they need it, but it's good to get the PG started early.
Yeah, and you know Monte with this group is more of a facilitator, a guy that's going to take care of the ball and not turn it over. John Collins hit his first 2 threes from that exact same spot.
Monte with a great feed inside to Porzingis. As that goes in, no foul call.
And that's twice now. I love how Coach West.
We appreciate her watching and everybody watching tonight here on NBC Sports Washington. Beal inside to Gafford.
Yeah, I mean.
Who pirouettes into the rim. Here's Beal. High over Clint Capella. Here comes Hunter again. This is that DeJounte feed inside to Capella, who dunks it with his left hand.
Go away from that right now. Capella's playing it exceptionally well right.
Here's Hunter getting past Gafford. Brad picks up his dribble. Kispert back to Brad. Brad now driving. Step back. He got the shooter's bounce.
So you have to get away. Do not let those bad habits creep back into this ball game. That's an offensive foul.
Capella missed, but got his own rebound. Kuz. No. Gafford, yes.
And that's going to be there the entire night.
You know, with every award, though, it has to come up with some type of winning. What is your team doing to get those individual accolades?
Especially on the defensive end.
Yeah.
I mean,
step through there by Jalen Johnson. But great question there, producer Rich Wolf. Bogdanovich to Johnson, 5 on the shot clock. Good ball moving by Atlanta. Bogdanovich gets that to roll in. Here's Hunter. A double pump and scores.
Yeah, he's so smooth.
Crossover for DeLon. High off the glass.
And you see that? When Clint Capella goes a step. If he goes back to Trae, look for the middle pick and roll right now with him and Clint Capella. But there it is.
That's that lob upstairs. There's an inside look to Kristaps Porzingis as Clint Capella was actually motioning Trae Young to come back on defense. Here's Collins to a trailing Trae Young. Young in the paint again with a floater, and it goes down. And the Atlanta Hawks with their first lead of the game, leading by 2. Beal to Kuz. Kuz to the rack with a creative layup.
Clint Capella, if he's guarding anybody, try to find out that mismatch and attack him.
Young and Collins working a little 2-man game. A fadeaway by John Collins goes down.
Back in the day. So to have someone at 7 foot whatever,
exactly.
You know, and to be able to play on the perimeter and be so agile, make shots like that.
Right, let me get your thoughts on Brad as he is chasing history as DeAndre Hunter gets the dunk. Brad is soon to become the all-time leading scorer in franchise history.
Wow.
There's Kuzma into the body of Collins. Misses. Gafford there to clean up. Count the bucket and 1.
Daniel Gafford.
Beal waiting for this screen set by Gafford. He rejects it. 5 on the shot clock. Out to Porzingis, who tries a deep 3 and hits it. Trae Young over to Murray for a crossover over Daniel Gafford and scores.
I mean, we're 3 minutes almost into this third quarter. You got to get it going.
Wizards showing multiple bodies for Murray, and he still knocks it down. Gafford trying to go inside over Capella. His hook shot is good.
Hey.
Daniel Gafford in double figures with 11, a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. Collins free throw line extended jumper.
Well, right now they're just making mid-range jump shots. The other thing, when you give them the ball, they come down, they score almost every time.
Beal to the cup. It's past Hunter.
Same to him.
Harvey Grant is here tonight, even though his son Jeremy is up the street as the Portland Trail Blazers are taking on. We had Rod Strickland on in the first half. Beal with the miss being helped up by Gafford. Hunter. Porzingis makes him pay for doubling Monte Morris.
Man, that's what happens.
Beal with the look ahead to Kuzma. Kuzma, great feed inside to Daniel Gafford. Washington retakes the lead by 2 as the Hawks call time. 8-0 run for Washington. Bogdanovic. Good hands there by Wright. Out to Bey. That's where Saddiq Bey makes his money. Corner threes.
Yeah, and he was quiet last game. You got to remember. You know what I mean? It just can't just be one guy.
Bogdanovic rings a 3. Wes Unseld Jr. calls time. Good defense there by Abdi on Trae Young. He had to pass it over to Bogdanovic. Screen and roll. Boogie pulls up and hits. That bucket there by Kuzma stops an 11-0 advantage for the Hawks. Meanwhile, Trae Young comes back and squares up. Hits that one for Marietta.
To settle for the outside three-point shots I could pass.
Here's Kuzma. Dancing in the lane. Kuzma with 9. Young, flotation device activated.
We've seen them play a lot better than what we've seen tonight that's been on display, and they're only down 6 points. So, yeah, that's good news right there until that bucket right there on Kongwu.
Wright thought about the 3, now going left. Bodies Hunter. Good bucket there by DeLon Wright. He's got 10. Let's see if Kispert can get that first 3 in the game. Yes, he does.
Than ever right now. You can see Atlanta, they're trying to key in on Bradley Beal, sending 2 bodies to him. Shooters have to be ready to shoot.
Bey with a strong attack and an and one.
Saddiq Bey shook on that play.
Now Kuzma trying to get to the rim. Left-hand layup. Good. When Snyder calls time for the Hawks. Third of 4 meetings between these Southeast Division foes. They'll see each other again April 5th in Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter gets into the paint. Collins. Another turnover. Ball on the floor.
Hunter looks like he got hurt on that play.
Here's Beal inside and scores. Chant of defense as Hunter's back into the game as he hit Kuz in the mouth. Collins with a rebound. Out to Trae Young for 3. Kuzma on a one-on-one. Finds Beal. 5 seconds on the clock. Beal posting up Young. 3 on the clock. Beal up glass. Yes. Said there's a baby in the house.
Yeah. Hey, listen, go back.
Fans here at Capital One Arena screaming out defense. Trae Young with a huge deep 3 trying to quiet the crowd. On the inbounds. See what the Wizards can do on offense. Beal to the cup, into the body and scores.
Perfect.
Get into the play-in or the playoffs. This is going to be a tough way for Washington now. As they lose this one at home by 7. 114.